Have you guys ever wondered who is the weakest player in the whole of Squid Game? Well, in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the top 9 weakest Squid Game players ranging from Season 1 all the way to Season 2. I did the top 9 since I couldn't think of any other player to be the 10th. I wanted this list to be as accurate as possible for you guys watching. The list I will announce will be the main players who are both men and women. They are mainly women since women are obviously weaker than the men. Before we get into this interesting video, like and subscribe if you guys can't wait for the new season 3. Let's jump right into this video. Let's start off with the 9th weakest player on this list. This player isn't that weak. They have some strength to them and that's why they're at this rank. Lee Myung-gi, player 333. Lee Myung-gi has proved to have some balls fighting, standing up against bullies like Thanos. The only problem is every time he faces Thanos, he gets his butt kicked. In one of the scenes, Thanos shoves food right in front of Lee Myung-gi's face, and he reacts in anger, trying to take Thanos to the ground, but yikes, that doesn't go well for him. Thanos overpowers him and starts to throw multiple punches. The only reason player 333 didn't get beaten to death by Thanos was because Inho jumped in to save him. Who knows if player 333 would still be in the games if he didn't get his butt saved. Lee Myung-gi also threw a punch at Thanos in the bathroom, but missed. Clearly the guy hasn't really gotten into any fights before, so his strength isn't really there. Let's move on to the 8th weakest person now. This is another guy. We now move on to Park Young-sik, player 007. Park Young-sik is a literal baby in a grown man's body. I don't think he could throw a punch for his life. For most of the TV show, the guy is just whining or crying to his mother who is more calm than him. Park Young-sik didn't get into any fights. He is a decently tall guy though. I'm sure he has some strength to him if worse comes to worst. For example, his mom being captured by one of the guards. We can't expect him to react to that. But in any other situation, I can't see the guy fighting for his life. Player 333 would definitely take him out very quickly. And that's why he comes in this rank. You guys can only imagine how weaker the other players are if I'm already ranking Park Young-sik at 8th place. Anyways guys, let's carry on. Going on to the 7th weakest player now, Im Jong-dae. Honestly, with this player, I put him at this number just plainly because of his age. The man is quite old. He only caused chaos in the games by encouraging other players to continue the games. There was a moment when people were going to transition to the X team, the team that's deciding to end the games. But then he spoke up and convinced the majority of people to carry on with the games. He was in major debt. I can understand why he wanted to continue the games, but the way he went on about it, for example saying one more game, always got on my nerves. He is quite old though. I don't think physically he can take on any of the other men in the games. Maybe he can take on the guy that I'm about to bring up now. This player is so shy and reserved. Can you guys guess who it is? We now move on to the 6th weakest player in the games, and it's our second to last man on this list. His name is Minsu, player 125. Minsu had an extremely shy character. He got picked on a lot by one of Thanos' closest friends, Naming-yo. Minsu never stood up for himself. He always looked down and always looked scared. I have no clue how he ended up there with his personality. I would have thought he would just stay home and keep his door locked all the time, honestly. In one of the scenes, his closest friends in the game, Simi, is getting stabbed by Naming-yo. Can you guys guess what he ends up doing though? He just throws something at Naming-yo, but it doesn't really do anything. After he does that, not to be seen, he crawls back into a ball on top of the tall beds, hoping no one is gonna end up touching him. Minsu is the type of player to not even defend himself if someone is attacking him. You guys might be wondering, who the hell of a man is weaker than him on this list? Well guys, there is one more and he actually comes in 2nd place, so keep watching to find that out real soon. We now approach the first girl on this list and she comes in 5th place. We're halfway guys, we're almost there. And her name is Simi. We just spoke about her. Simi was this new girl that got introduced in season 2. When Simi was getting attacked by Naming-yo, she actually put up a fight, which was unexpected. When Minsu threw that glass bottle at Naming-yo, She used the glass from the ground and picked it up to defend herself, and then proceeded to push Namingyo away. Sadly, that was not enough for her to defend herself. She ends up getting brutally stabbed by Namingyo in the end. I really wish we saw more of Simi. Simi definitely deserves to take number 5 on this spot. For a woman, she definitely put up a good fight against Namingyo. Namingyo is not an easy target, guys. He is a psychopath, so for her to defend herself that well, you have to give her props for that. We now move on to a player that was actually eliminated in the first round of Squid Game Season 2. She died so quickly because of her absolute clumsiness. Coming in 4th place is Kang Na, player 196. Kang Na died in red light green light from a bee. You might be wondering, how can this small bee kill her? Well, you're about to find out, and you guys probably know since you watched the show already. One moment she stood still, and then Thanos said, "There's a bee on you." As soon as she realized, she moved. Then boom, she got shot right in the head. If she didn't die in that game, she definitely would have died very soon because of her clumsiness. Kang Na is the type of woman to use her looks instead of her brain to try get through obstacles. With this mentality, she definitely would have not survived the games for long, or survived anyone going after her. We are now at a point in this video where we will be approaching the top 3 weakest players in Squid Game. Coming in the 3rd weakest player is Kim Jeon-hee. You guys know why I put her at this place. The lady is goddamn pregnant, for crying out loud. What the hell is she gonna do if a player attacks her, since she can't do a damn thing? She's also very quiet and reserved, which makes her more weaker than she is. I'm not saying a quiet person is weak in general, but if a woman is pregnant and she's quiet, you guys can see how 2 and 2 makes it worse. I really don't know how Squid Games allowed a pregnant lady to take part in the games. Are they really that cruel? I have a conspiracy theory, and I believe that they allowed her to join the games since it would be more entertaining to the VIPs to see how a pregnant woman would perform in the games. That's just messed up, guys. Coming on to 2nd place now is a man now. I told you guys there's one more man in this video, and he's a season 1 player, Oh Il-nam. Oh Il-nam is almost 100 years old. I know he's the mastermind behind the games, and he has power in that sense, but physically, he can't even hurt a fly. I'm sorry. He's really old and he's just very weak, with absolutely no strength to him. The guy can barely walk. I will say though, he is a very smart old man though. He fooled everyone in the games, making everyone think he's just an innocent old man player when he really is just behind everything. I think Jeong should have knocked him out when he had the chance though. So yes, he is indeed the weakest man in the whole of Squid Games when we talk about pure strength only. OMG guys, we're now coming on to the final player on this list now. Are you guys excited to find out who it is? It is a woman, and she has a very big heart. Her name is Jang Geum. Again, she is one in the old crowd. There's no woman as old as her. She is very fragile. She has a very big heart though, I must say. For the whole show, she has her eye out for Kim Jeon-hee, making sure her and her baby are safe and okay. Crazy enough to say, a lot of people think Jang Geum actually has the potential to win the games in season 3. There's a big conspiracy theory going on in that, but I don't really know how accurate that is in myself. It would be devastating to see her die though. She was a very good person in the games. But in all seriousness, if she does end up coming against someone in the games trying to attack her, she will stand no chance. Her baby son will have to protect her, if he even can. Squid Game Season 3 is almost here guys, just only 100 days away, and I'm so excited for it to finally come out. It's going to be crazy. It's sad to say that season 3 will be the final season though, but apparently they're making an American Squid Games after that. But the original Squid Games will always be in my heart though. But I guess I should wrap this video up now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe once again. I will put my recent video in the middle of the screen right now. If you guys want to check that out as well, you can. It's a great video to watch guys. It might even be better than this one. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out everyone, and take care. Goodbye.